Welcome to another episode of Code Breakers, the podcast that empowers you to overcome life's challenges and tap into your full potential. I'm Sam, your host. Today, we're talking about the healing journey, why I always refer to it as a journey, why you can and should live and enjoy life through the process, how healing can lead to transformation, and the exact steps that you can take to change your life starting today. Ready? Let's go. Making an intentional decision to go down a path that you know will be uncomfortable but will lead to growth is one of the bravest things you can do. Healing from trauma is not for the faint of heart. The healing journey is a meandering path offering moments of beauty and liberation, as well as these wild, daunting, and sometimes painful stretches. It keeps you on your toes. It's full of unpredictable, unexpected twists, turns, and detours. But this community is for people who are at a point where the pain of staying in the same place is worse than the pain and discomfort of growth. You've heard the saying, life is hard, you just have to choose your hard. Choosing to heal is a profound and courageous step towards transforming your life. But because it requires us to confront our fears and our doubts and get raw and real with ourselves, it can also be a daunting process. I think this is fair, which is why I think it's important to talk about the fact that healing isn't necessarily a one and done thing. So, if we can learn to enjoy our life in the midst of the process, in the chaos, in the rubble, then I think we'll be a little less overwhelmed by the uncertainty and the challenges that come our way. A lot of people fear facing their past traumas and reliving painful experiences, and I completely understand that. I just talked about EMDR on another episode and why I stopped, which was to avoid having more flashbacks and then unlocking more memories my brain had already tossed into the trash. I had no recollection of. I got what I needed from that one experience. And the idea of going through more of that was enough for me to say, no, I'm good. What are my other options? I know when you're thinking about starting this journey, doubts come up about whether you have the strength to endure it or if it will actually lead to positive change. And I want to reassure you that it will. But I also want to be honest that it can be hard. But I think that's all part of being human at the end of the day. We all have better days than others, and we all have hard days. Some of us just have more hard days than others, or we go through seasons in our lives where it just feels like one thing after another. But I know that if someone is willing to spend time focusing on improving themselves, their own mindset, their own habits, their own day-to-day life, that if you examine these things closely and say, X, Y, or Z are or are not working for me, and I'm going to do something about it, for me, there's healing in that. There is power in reclaiming our truth and aligning our lives with our internal world, our values, our personal passion, or our mission in life. And I think that's really all the healing journey is about. Learning how to unfuck your life and your mind from a certain type or a certain level of conditioning. And for me, it was my upbringing, my adolescence, some of the most formative years that messed with my mindset. But for many others, it could be a series of bad relationships, bad bosses, shitty friendships, getting laid off multiple times, or just life in general kind of kicking your ass. Eventually, you wake up to it and you say, what the hell? This isn't me. This isn't what I want. And the next step is figuring out, okay, what are we going to do about it? And when you get to this point, like, no more, I'm done, it's time to do something different, take some time to get level headed and do a values assessment. It's crucial to pause and reflect on your values before taking action. So, this pause is an opportunity to find clarity and set a course that genuinely aligns with who you are. Now, conducting a values assessment is a vital step in this process. It allows you to dive deep into what your core beliefs are, what are your principles, what really and truly matters to you. And doing this in a composed, rational frame of mind ensures that your choices are authentically driven by your true self and not influenced by external expectations or societal pressures. By assessing your values, you gain a clearer understanding of what you hold dear in life. And this self awareness is the foundation for crafting a transformation plan that resonates with your deepest convictions, which is the only way that it's going to work. It provides a compass that guides your choices and actions, helping you stay true to your authentic self throughout your journey. More importantly, when your transformation aligns with your core values, the process becomes so much more meaningful and sustainable. It fosters a sense of purpose and fulfillment. And you know that you're not just pursuing change for its own sake, but for a deeper connection to what truly matters to you. Your values serve as your North Star or your guiding light on the path to a more authentic, enriched, and fulfilling life. This has been my personal secret sauce for a long time. I think I've always been adaptable. It's one of the many blessings I got from a life of trauma, but honestly, it made me quick on my feet. I can adapt to pretty much any situation and thrive in chaos. Like for years, I had people telling me that my superpower was creating order out of chaos. So when I was younger, I naturally tried to control as much as I possibly could in my external environment, which eventually translated to doing the same thing in my career and my marriage. And that only works for so long. You can only control so much of the external world. Eventually, trying to control too much of it will literally drive you crazy. So, at one point, I began spending a lot of time reading and learning about various Eastern philosophies, and I really connected with Buddhism and Hinduism. And I realized that the next best thing I could do was learn to control my mind. And this is why I talk about meditation so much. It's such a powerful tool for helping you find inner peace and resilience amidst even the most external chaotic environments, making healing and the journey towards healing a lot more manageable and fulfilling. The intricacies of your healing journey can be greatly enhanced with even a high level understanding of neuropsychology, which provides insights into the inner workings of the mind, its capacity for transformation, and has been scientifically proven to rewire neural pathways, promoting growth and resilience. Now, this should give you the confidence to know that over time, with practice, you can develop a growth mindset, a super valuable perspective that builds resilience, adaptability, and this unwavering belief that our abilities and our intelligence can be developed with effort and dedication rather than innate ability. It encourages us to view challenges as opportunities for growth rather than solely seeing them as setbacks. Now, I'm not promoting toxic positivity by any means. Take the time to properly process and address however you feel, but then move on it. What are you going to use it as fuel for? What's the next step? What was this a redirection from? And what is this clarifying for you? Wallow in it if you need to. It's fine to fall down. Just don't stay there. Get up and get up stronger. Embracing a growth mindset is a powerful tool on this journey. It enables you to not only heal, but to thrive and reach new heights. Remember that it's not about the absence of difficulties, it's about your ability to grow and evolve through them. Your healing journey is a testament to your strength, your resilience, and your unwavering potential to transform your life for the better. Okay, so the overarching theme here is mindset. Keep that in mind. Oh gosh. No, no pun intended. Anyway, your mindset is arguably the most critical element to transforming your life. It is the linchpin, and it's a big part of the reason why coaching is a multi-billion-dollar industry and growing. But it's not just about imparting knowledge or offering accountability. That's management. I'm good. This is deeper than that. And leadership is deeper than that. People need someone in their corner, rooting them on, saying, "You've got this," celebrating the wins and pepping them up through the losses. They need a guide, a mentor, and someone who's genuinely invested in their success. I think I've shared this before. My coaching style and my leadership style are influenced by the same principles of servant and transformational leadership. Through servant leadership, people receive the guidance and encouragement that fosters a growth mindset. And this type of leadership helps them see the potential within themselves and the possibilities that lie ahead. It's about nurturing not only their skills, but also their self belief. And in doing so, truly facilitating their transformation. The coaching industry's growth is definitely a testament to the power of servant and transformational leadership principles, which recognize that people need more than just knowledge. They need someone to inspire and guide them towards reaching their fullest potential. Next, you have to create a roadmap, a timeline, steps, and key milestones. I'm not kidding. What does it take to get from where you are now to where you want to go? This is going to be deeply personal. It could involve anything from education, getting certain training, a certificate or degree, to health, relationship, lifestyle, living situation, you name it. But once you've cultivated that growth mindset, identified what's really important to you about where you're trying to go, what your values are, then you're ready to move toward the next crucial step, which is creating a roadmap. This will serve as your guiding light, providing a timeline, specific steps, and key milestones to help you navigate the path from where you are now to where you want to be. Creating this roadmap is a highly personal process. It will involve deep exploration of your aspirations, your goals, which can encompass a wide range of areas in your life, from education to health, relationships, lifestyle, and even your living situation. The possibilities are endless, but your roadmap will be a custom made plan designed uniquely for you, reflecting your vision for your future. Now, this is super important. As you draft your roadmap, remember that it's not set in stone, so there's no need to overthink it. It can evolve and adapt as you progress on your journey. You might uncover new passions, reevaluate your priorities, and you should feel empowered to make adjustments accordingly. The more you heal, the more you will get to know your true self, and the clearer your path will become. This evolution is uniquely yours and perfectly in tune with your journey. So remember that what truly matters is taking that initial step, starting your journey with a sense of purpose, that should come straight from your identified values and priorities, and grant yourself the compassion and space to grow. This roadmap will provide you with a sense of direction, motivation, and a tangible plan to turn your dreams into reality. And as you embark on this transformative path, you'll find that each milestone you achieve feels like a little mini victory. And that's because it is. When you have a clear plan and you start to see actual progress against it, that is a tangible testament to your determination, your resilience, and the belief, and now the proof that you have the power to shape your destiny. I review mine on a monthly basis. My clients and I use theirs as a regular reference point during our weekly one-on-ones. Bi-weekly is another option, but figure out what works for you and just do that. So, having established your mindset, values, and roadmap, you're now ready to embark on an incredible journey of self discovery, healing, and transformation. The destiny is yours to define, and the path is yours to forge. And this is the exciting part, where the hard work comes in, where you have to put in the work. It's time to take action, implement your plan, assess your progress, reflect on your journey, and be willing to make modifications when and where necessary. This process becomes a way of life, a constant pursuit of self improvement. And when you find joy in the pursuit of your goals, you'll discover that things tend to work out remarkably well. Remember, this journey is about continuous growth and adapting as you learn more about yourself and the path that you've chosen to follow. So, what can you do to navigate this part of the process more effectively and with more success? First, consistency and small steps. Break down your goals into manageable, actionable steps. Consistently work on smaller tasks daily or regularly. This approach allows you to maintain momentum and makes progress feel attainable, reducing the likelihood of feeling overwhelmed. So, for example, if you're trying to start exercising every day and you want to exercise for 30 minutes a day, just start with 10 or 15. It's so much more important to just do it regularly. Speaking of which, regular assessments. Periodically review your progress against your goals. Assess what's working, what isn't, and make any adjustments that you need to. This will help you stay on track and identify areas for improvement. Don't forget to give yourself grace along the way. You're human, and if you ask me, hustle culture is dead. Mindful reflection. Take time for introspection. Take some time to reflect on how your actions align with your stated values and your overarching roadmap. This mindful reflection can help you stay connected to your true self and your purpose, but it can also help you be honest with yourself and start breaking through self-limiting or self-sabotaging beliefs and behaviors. Next, adapt and modify. Be open to change and modification. Sometimes your initial plan may need adjustments as you gain new insights and experience. The ability to adapt is a sign of growth and resilience. And last but not least, seek feedback and support. Don't hesitate to seek feedback from trusted friends, mentors, or a coach. They can provide valuable insights and help you fine tune your approach. Coaches in particular can offer a structured and professional approach to personal growth. They can act as a guiding light, helping you fine tune your method. They'll help you set clear objectives and hold you accountable to your goals. Having a trusted coach that can help you identify blind spots, uncover hidden potential, and navigate challenges is beyond invaluable. Often, with their feedback, you gain a deeper understanding of your progress, you recognize your potential, and ultimately increase your chances of a successful and fulfilling transformation. As we conclude this episode, remember that the healing journey is a deeply personal and ever-evolving experience. Hopefully, everything we've talked about today continues to remind you that growth is a lifelong adventure that can and should be enjoyed, and that every intentional step we take towards cultivating the life we want and deserve is worth taking every single time. Thank you for joining us on this episode as we explored the intersection between healing and transformation. Until next time, remember, you have the power to break your own code and rewrite your story. Do me a favor and hit that subscribe button before you go. See you next time.